Welcome on board to the Alien Spaceship talk show with Emmy Hikins and Trevor, a podcast where no topic is off limits. Fasten your seatbelt, stick the kettle on, you're in for a bumpy ride. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I would say true. I would say that they take pictures of dead relatives. I would say true.
Yes, it is true. I mean, that's not to say everybody necessarily did it. And the obvious follow-up question is, if it was still done by some people today, would you do that? Would you like to have a final photograph of a precious person, special person leaving your life like that?
Well, I'm glad you said no. It's not everyone.
So you wouldn't do it? No,
I wouldn't. Yeah, and
No,
some people
I
have
wouldn't.
ashes, don't they? Some people would keep ashes in the house.
Yeah.
For years. No, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do it. Okay. Right, the next one, true or false? Australia is wider than the moon. Wider from land to land on Australia is wider than the diameter of the moon. Get out of that one.
I would say true. I would say true, only on the basis that the Earth is bigger than the moon. I think.
You think or you know?
I don't know that for sure. I don't know for sure, but I think the answer would be true.
Yes, it is true. The Australia, from sort of coast to coast right across, is about just under 2,500 miles. It's quite a long way. The moon diameter across is 2,150 miles. So, yeah, you're right there. Australia is wider than the moon. Right, next one. About 95% of all living organisms on the Earth are in the ocean. Or the oceans. That includes us, of course. All living creatures, living organisms, species, 95% are in the sea, in the ocean.
Wow, 95. That's a lot.
It is.
That lives just us and koala bears. Right, yeah, I would say false.
Yeah, correct. It's actually between 50 and 80% are in the ocean. So it's still half going on upwards to 80%, because there are many as yet undiscovered species in the sea, of course. Right, the next one. What about this one? Don't try this before you answer, and then I'll get you to try it. You cannot hum while you're squeezing your nose. So, like you want to squeeze your nose tight. You can't hum while you're doing that. Before you try it, can you tell me whether you think you can hum?
I think that would be true. You can't hum.
Okay, can you try then? Squeeze your nose and try it. You've gone blue. You took that a bit too seriously, cuz. I thought you were about to pass out. I was about to take a picture of you.
But I could actually. No. I could actually.
I'd have taken some explaining if you pegged out there, wouldn't it? Would I have been prosecuted?
Did I do what he loved? Humming.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a very good, brave attempt of yours. But the fact is, the reason we can't do it is because when we hum, we are exhaling, aren't we? We're breathing out. And there's a bit of a digression there. I think it's quite interesting that some things we very rarely think about, and why would we? But one is breathing. We don't often have to think about or be aware of our breathing because it's involuntary, that thankfully the body does it for us. And when we think of breathing, sometimes we might read, or if you're anxious, breathe slowly in and out, all those things. So we think of breathing them. But what we don't really think much about is the fact that when we're talking or singing or whatever else, we're actually breathing out. We're exhaling. I don't think we think of it like that.
No.
And actually, it's another interesting thing to try. I won't ask you, but I tried it when I thought about this particular one earlier, and I wouldn't try it in public. But we sing, and as we sing, you think about it. We're not doing our in and out breath. That's why we have to take a breath for a long line of singing or a long sentence.
Right.
So singing, talking, we are actually breathing out. And the proof of that is, have you tried to speak when you're breathing in? And it's possible. I discovered it's kind of possible, but what I sounded like was something I would never put on public display. It's the most weird thing. Maybe a bit similar to whistling. We can whistle.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.